Well, hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, let's find out what you can expect to come up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it doesn't resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from someone that you trust. All cards are male or female. So the overall energy of your reading, Gemini, is the Chariot. You're moving forward. Okay? So, this is great. You can move forward fast if you snap those reins with the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So the overall energy is moving forward, and you're not going to be able to stop it, help it, because the Wheel of Fortune's in your highest energy. So with the Wheel of Fortune in your highest energy, that's the universe, and they have control. And they are pushing you and pulling you forward, whether you like it or not. It is for your better. It's for your fortune, okay? So the universe is involved. The wheel is turning, and it is pulling you forward. You're entering this place or you have been in this place with your sword up and self-protection. Your scales balanced, getting yourself all balanced, having your sword up so nobody disrupts that balance that you found in your life or are finding in your life. It's like self-justice, okay? You've probably been through something. Matter of fact, I know you have, because the Ten of Swords is right here. So, in moving forward, you're going forth with your sword up, and you're going to do everything you can to keep your scales balanced so you don't get knocked off kilter again. So this is the card for Libra. So Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. So next to the Justice card is that Ten of Swords I was talking about. The Ten of Swords is the card of the end, okay? The end of the pain, the end of the torturous thoughts, the end of whatever it was that you had to go through is coming to a rest, and you are moving forward, and you're moving forward very strong and very balanced. Under the Wheel of Fortune is the King of Cups. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. That gives us 2 for Cancer, if we're counting. This is about you're very mature, actually, minded. You have a huge cup of love. See that? But holding it close, you're holding it close to your body. You're not reaching out with it. So that tells me you just don't have anybody you want to share it with right now. But you're moving forward. And there's a reason the King of Cups would come up right next to the Chariot and under the Wheel of Fortune. It has to do with being able to hand out that huge cup of love that you have. On the other side of the Chariot is the Empress. Male or female again. I always have to remind people, is this male or female? The Empress, it's under the end, okay, putting all those torturous thoughts to rest. It's next to the Chariot and moving forward. So the Empress is, it's a beautiful energy. It's the universe kind of like saying, hey, look, you have all these beautiful qualities about just being a human being, like being kind and honest and trustworthy and forgiving and loving and supportive and considerate and thoughtful and I can go on and on. Lots and lots. So if you're a parent, you're a very good parent, okay? So these are qualities you have, and you found yourself again. You've got your sword up. You're going to stay balanced. So you may even have Libra in your chart someplace, prominent in your chart. You know, the Moon, Rising, Venus, something like that. But you need someone that if you're going to hand out your cup of love, make sure they have a lot of the same qualities that you have. because otherwise you're not going to be able to stand it. You're not going to be able to be with them for a really long time. So watch for that. Make sure that they have a lot of those same qualities. This is a card for Libra, so that gives us 2 for Libra, or Taurus. So under the King of Cups is a 7 of Wands. Yeah, you've kind of been in self-protection mode. I think it's mostly because you've been getting over something else. And you haven't really been letting anybody in to hand the Cup of Love to. It's right under the King of Cups. Because probably you don't want your heart broken again, or just flat out weren't ready. So you have been kind of blocking handing out that Cup of Love. It looks like you might have had offers, but you weren't looking at them. And you haven't been wanting to move forward with any offers as of yet that have come forward. You don't have to have an offer to move forward, and I think you know that. So you're like, you haven't been looking at offers, you've been blocking them, you're hanging on to that cup, you've been getting yourself together, and now you're moving forward with the help of the universe. And I have this Page of Wands. It's right next to the 4 of Cups and right under the Empress. So there is a declaration, I think. There's something that's like brewing within you, and it takes some time. It goes from your feet and it comes out your mouth. You're holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and I think this is what it is. It's a fresh start and new beginning, and I think that you're like, you get yourself together, okay, Justice card, the Empress, and you're like, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to see what's out there in life for you, what's ahead. And you make a declaration, you know, to move forward and to just, you know, block energies that don't serve you. Yeah, you could do that. Remember, they have to have a lot of the same qualities that the Empress has, which is you. So, you know, and the ones that really matter. Qualities that matter. Oh, there's the Knight of Cups. There's Gemini, the King of Swords. As an air sign, you are an, oh, and the Queen of Swords. This is getting interesting. I think you have a soulmate out there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look. Okay, so you're moving forward. You're putting an end to whatever's been holding you back. You're putting an end to, like, refusing all offers. And then this offer comes in. This is going to put an end to that because this offer is sincere. This offer is an acceptable offer, okay? So there's an offer coming in for you. This is why you have to move forward. This is why the universe is involved. And I think this is a soulmate that's coming in. I'll show you why in just a second. So they're sincere when they come in, male or female. They have lots of room for love in that cup. It's like it's running right past this. It was like they're just going to march on this with this horse right over this 3 of Pentacles. This is a black card. I think you might have been tied up in a third-party relationship before, or whoever's coming forward might have before. Maybe this is someone you already know. I do not see a reconciliation card. It still can be someone that you know. But I feel like this is an energy that this Knight of Cups helps to eliminate. It's like bickering. You see, there's a lot of bickering, and there's a lot of like not seeing eye to eye in this card. It's almost like three's a crowd too. There might be somebody who influences the relationship around this relationship. Could be anybody, a mother, a child, a brother, a sister. It could be anyone. So I just feel like this Knight of Cups that comes in is like their cup is totally available to hold love. There's nothing in that cup, just like with the King of Cups, okay? So that is a very sincere love offer. It might start with a cup of coffee or something, a walk in the park. Can I have your phone number? Okay, it could start very, very simple. But on the other side of this energy here, which I feel that you have put an end to, okay, this is part of what you're getting over, is the bickering. You do not want that. Matter of fact, your sword is up against that. Your sword is like blocking, like, don't, you are not going to let anybody in your life that's going to create drama, a whole lot of drama and chaos in your life. Your sword is up. Your sword is up. You're going to stay balanced. This is a card for Gemini, Aries, or Aquarius. It's an air sign card. And you are going to hold true, and you are going to ask the right questions, and you're just going to be very self-confident, and you're going to stay balanced. You're not letting this energy in. So that's what you're looking for. You don't want any more of that. You've had it already. You know, you've been there, done that, not going to do it again. I have the Hermit under the Knight of Cups and next to the Empress. So this is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this tells me that you've been seeking advice from the universe, okay, about your path forward. I know you're ready to take your path forward now, and you can feel the pushing and pulling by the universe. You cannot deny that. It's something that you can just feel, and it's kind of pulling you along, you know. It's something you just can't stop. And so the Hermit here, it's very spiritual, is shining the light on the Empress, saying this is who you are. There is an offer coming in. Make sure they have a lot of the same qualities that you do as a beautiful person inside for this to work. But I think what they're also saying is pay attention to that offer that comes in, because on the other side of the Hermit, I have the Queen of Swords. Now we have a couple. Okay, and I think it's a soulmate of yours that's coming in, and this is someone who is also very wary of a relationship that is full of drama or bickering, that type of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of honest conversation between the two of you, because swords are about communication, honesty, and clarity. And the Queen has her hand out. The Queen has her hand out to seek that information and to speak her truth. So I think you're really going to take the time to get to know each other. It's coming in. This is a sincere offer. I picture you sitting down at a table someplace and talking about each other, learning about each other, and getting the truth about, what your desires are, what you expect, what, from a relationship, what you're looking for, just things like that. I have the Nine of Wands under the King of Swords and next to the Queen of Swords. You've both been through the ringer, and this is what's going to come out of this conversation. You have both been through it at your wit's end. So yeah, you've had some rough times. You've had some really hard, rough starts in your life and endings. Just feeling worn out. That's going to come up. And you're going to talk about it. This is all part of getting to know each other. I have the Seven of Cups under the Hermit. So right next to the Hermit, there is confusion and love going on here. This is probably something that, I felt like you're going to make a declaration to yourself that you're going to move forward, that you're ready to move forward, and you do want a fresh start. You're still confused about what love's supposed to look like and feel like, and trusting your own instincts, your own self, okay, in love. Because, see, these choices out here, they all have something in them, all those cups. So there's not enough room for love. It's very confusing. They all, are appealing in one way or another, but there's not enough room for love. This Knight of Cups, you see what the difference is? There's a lot of room for love with this offer that's coming in. But you're confused, and you are going to take charge before you take that fresh start, that new beginning, and seek clarity. And you're going to have conversations, and you're going to get to know this person before you move forward with them. What you're looking for, one thing you're looking for here under the Queen of Swords and next to all this confusion and love, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It gives us 2 for Virgo if we're counting. second largest pentacle in the deck, you're really looking at, is this person stable? Is this person secure? Does this person, are they able to offer a commitment if it should go that far? Are they grounded? You know, those types of questions. And you're really looking at that pentacle there. And it's under the Queen of Swords. This is what you're searching for as part of your conversation with this other. It can be an air sign, earth sign. It really can be anybody. Also, this gives us 2 for Taurus because the Empress can also be Taurus. So, you know, it's the energies that really matter, not as much as the zodiacs, okay? If the zodiac sign fits for you in the reading, then great. If not, look at the energies. It's the energy with the tarot card, mostly. So what we have here is a Knight of Pentacles next to the Queen of Pentacles and under the 9 of Wands. This tells me you are really tired, and this is going to come up, of finding a secure and stable relationship that you feel like it's taking a million years for this pentacle to reach you. This is the slowest card in the deck. It looks like the horse is standing still. It's barely moving. It can take lifetimes to reach you. It is bringing a pentacle, and this can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn again. So I feel like this is something you're going to talk about. This is something that you're really searching for, is that stable and secure relationship. And I feel like this is a soulmate that's coming in because you're now getting ready to move forward. You weren't ready, but you are now. And it's the universe. It's like, there's a reason they want to bring you together. Okay? Let's see. Bottom card. The Fool. That's what happened. That's what happened in this last relationship, because it lands right on that 10 of Swords. You thought that they were coming in. You thought they were the Knight of Cups. Maybe they were. But what happened is you leaped into a relationship without knowing all the facts, without really knowing the person fully. And the other person did the same thing. And what happens with the Fool is it's fun. It's really fun while it lasts. It's like throwing caution to the wind, living in the moment, taking it day by day. But somebody always ends up looking forward. As you see, the Fool is looking up in the sky. And someone always ends up looking forward towards commitment, towards a future. And the timing of you both looking forward is really rare when both do. And then that's when the relationship usually falls apart. And I feel like that's what happened here. So, and I feel like this is more about arguing over how to move forward, or, you know, where's my commitment or something. So the Fool, that's what it was all about. But there's someone new coming in. You are moving forward whether you like it or not, because the universe is involved. You could move forward pretty darn fast with having that Chariot right in the overall energy of this reading. And just keep it in mind. Make sure they have a lot of the same qualities you do as a person. So in this honest and truthful conversation and getting to know this person, look for those qualities in them before you get in too deep. Okay? Okay. Gemini, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.